It is 9:40 p.m. right now. I was supposed to start 10 minutes ago, but then a lot of noise was happening with my dog, so I had to wait until all that died down. I do not see I've started yet, so I gotta see when that starts. Yo, I really don't see I'm started yet. There we go, now I see it. Alright, today we're going to be hunting Iron Moth, arguably the worst shiny out of all the Paradox Pokemon. And the most difficult to spot. So yeah, that sounds fun. Alright, before I start, I just want to show you guys something real quick. Whoops. So you guys know how I've been hatching for Eevee eggs? Wait, I've been hatching Eevee eggs for a shiny? Well, I was previously at 1,008 eggs, and then add all of these, and still no shiny. Guess what I got today? No, wait, it is box 6. Check out what I got today. But oh no, I did not hatch for this. Because the eggs just weren't giving me any shinies, I said, fuck this. So I reset the game. Well, so I basically just reset until I got an Eevee outbreak. So I did the usual. I knocked out 60, and then I asked Greg to help me with the level 3 Sparkle boost for normal types. Sparkle and Encounter boost. And then I got this. Luckily, the first and only shiny Eevee I encountered was a female. How lucky can I get? The one thing I was hunting this entire time, a female shiny. The first shiny I got was female. The first and only shiny, I should say. So, now I don't have to hatch any more eggs. Thank God for that. 1,000 eggs and nothing. The odds are supposed to be 1 in 512. 1,000, over 1,000 eggs later, and nothing. That's at least like 1,200 eggs. Well, I no longer have to hunt for EVs. My initial idea was, you know, I'm trying to get a female shiny. If I manage to get like several male shinies while hatching the eggs, great. I can evolve them into the other evolutions. But that did not happen. So before this, I looked up level 2 encounter power for fire types. That doesn't exist. So instead, I have to do a level 2 encounter for poison. So I need to make a great noodle sandwich. Let's see. And let me tell you, what a combination this is. So I need lettuce. I need nudes. I need ketchup and olive oil. Mmm. Sounds tasty. Ketchup and olive oil with noodles. Literally noodles. And lettuce. Mmm. Gonna pile it up. Where am I working at? Burger King? With all this lettuce? Wow, what a sandwich. Even my character at first was like, ooh, ketchup and olive oil? Like, that's all I'm tasting, because all the good stuff is in the middle. Alright, encounter power 2 for poison. Which, I gotta tell you, at first glance, I would not have expected Iron Moth to be a poison type. So where do I need to go? I think lab 2? a research station. How are you guys doing tonight? It was another boring day at work today. I already got the dishes done tonight, so I don't have anything to do after this except do the treadmill. Eating ice cream. Oh no. Oh no, there's Venomoths everywhere. With extra ice? Ah yes, gourmet indeed. Now where are these iron moths? Am I in the wrong spot? I have no idea where to actually hunt these things. Is that? Are you serious? I did not expect this. This was so unexpected. I looked at that, I was thinking, is that just the lighting or is that actually different? Okay. Random shiny knuckle stack. Which is just a salt stack. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of shinies, watch one of these fan peas be shiny and I'm just walking right past it. Speaking of shinies, so not only did I get a shiny Eevee today, and just now a knuckle stack, today in Pokemon Go was the Swirlix Spotlight Hour, and for the first time ever, Swirlix was able to be shiny in Pokemon Go. So of course I wanted to try to get one during Spotlight Hour. So the moment it hit 6 p.m., I lay down an incense, my last incense, and let me tell you, it was a waste. Me putting down that incense was such a waste, because the moment Spotlight Hour started, when all the Swirlix popped up on screen, literally the third one I clicked on, or tapped on, the third one I encountered was shiny. I got a shiny Swirlix in Pokemon Go today, on the third encounter, so I just wasted my last incense. Alright, so I gotta look very closely at all of these Iron Moths. Iron Moth will have nope. Okay, fine. No red. It'll still have the orange, but no red. I see red on you. This is not gonna be good. There's Iron Moths. There's Venom Moths everywhere. I can't believe that knuckle stack just now. So I don't really know where Iron Moth spawns besides here. I don't know if there's anywhere else. It doesn't seem like Slitherwing where it spawns all the way down there. And look at that, almost none of them are spawning. Great. So I got 3 shinies today. Hopefully it'll be a 4th, and hopefully it'll be the Iron Moth. Please not another Venomoth. Venomoth is an awesome shiny, but I already got one. Okay, Iron Moth doesn't spawn all the way down there. Nope, I see red on you. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Given how tough Slitherwing was, I'm expecting for this one to be just as tough. And on another piece of news to all my fellow Walking Dead fans out there, it was announced today that Fear the Walking Dead will officially be ending with its 8th and final season. There goes another show. Fear the Walking Dead is ending. The show has been hit or miss for me. The first 3 seasons were pretty good. Season 4 sucked. Season 4 and 5 were flat out terrible. And then my memory on Season 6 and 7 are kind of fuzzy. I think Season 6 was a nuclear waste. No, it was the one with Teddy. Season 6 was them trying to stop the nukes. And then Season 7 was the fallout. The nuclear apocalypse and the zombie apocalypse. So yeah, that's what Season 6 and 7 were. Season 6 was pretty good. Season 7 was, you know, decent. Good as well. But, you know, it's really the damn new show writers that came in after Season 3. Season 4 and onward. Like, what were those guys smoking when they were writing the show? Oh, I forgot to mention this. If you guys want to shiny hunt Eevee the way I did, I watched a video called... Wait, no. Who was this video by again? I watched a video by Panfro Games. I'll link it down below. Because I followed his guide on how to do this. So I basically just turn the switch time back 1 minute, and that'll reset the world's outbreaks spawns. But I had to make sure I was near where one could spawn, so either Cortando or Medali. The video said Cortando, but I saw in the comments someone said Medali. It does seem like Iron Moth is kind of condensed into this one area. Unless, let's just go double check. Does Iron Moth like spawn over there? Where the same place that Slitherwing did. You are not one. Not the shiny. You guys doing good? How you guys doing? You guys enjoying the content? I can't imagine this content is very enjoyable to watch. Well, you stick around for the small moments, the surprise moments like that Knuckle stack just now. Okay, Iron Moth does spawn in here. I really need a fire type boost, because like no other fire types spawn here besides this. But the only fire type boost involves an Herba Mystica. I didn't even check how many I have in this game. I know I have 2 in my Scarlet. I didn't check how many I have in this game. And do I really want to use one of them up to get an Iron Moth? No. No, I really don't. Then again, what else am I going to use it on? What a fascinating Pokemon, too. Okay, plenty of Iron Moths spawn around here. That's a huge Raichu. Of course I'm tired. I just couldn't fall asleep last night. Again. I went to bed no earlier than like 3 a.m. And once again, I just lied there. I think it's too hot. I think that's my problem. It's too hot. Because the super thick blanket I got on, yeah, it gets like too warm. I ended up having to use the very thin covers. I don't know about you. You exercising right before bed? Let's see. Last night I did arms. I pulled weights. And then there was a good amount of time. I showered. And then I even, like, rested before I even went to bed. I don't just work out and then immediately jump into bed. There is a bit of rest time between working out and sleeping. Too much adrenaline to sleep? You're saying I should just not work out? Is that what you're saying? To get sleep, I should just be lazy and not exercise? If only I had more time during the day. Work out before stream? I don't have time to. I take pre? No. Do I take roids? No. Of course I don't. I don't have time to do any workouts before streaming. Let's see. I eat dinner around like let's see. I get off work around 6 to 6:30, and then when I get home, it's like 7 to 7:30ish. So when I cook dinner, I cook dinner afterwards, and then by the time I eat, it's like 8 to 9, and you can't work out until at least an hour after eating. And if I'm gonna do these around 9:30 to 10, that doesn't give me enough time. One could argue, just work out and then do this. Well, if I do this too late, then, you know, not everybody's gonna stay up that late to, you know, watch this. And, you know, if I start at midnight, then when am I gonna end? That solves nothing. I start at midnight, I end at 1 in the morning, I'm still sleeping late. Easy, just don't end. I got an easier one, just die. How about that? Just sleep forever. Can't die if you're already dead? True. Then how am I still breathing? I see red on you. You're not shiny. Literally, the shiny is just there's no red. That's it. All the small red details is none of that. They could have came up with any other shiny, but no, they chose that one. In the past, shinies were just a palette swap. And then when they hit the 3D era, they you know, manually chose the shinies themselves. So there's honestly no excuse why some of the shinies are god-awful. I'm looking at you, Togedemaru. I still can't forgive you for that. I still can't forgive that shiny. But I am so glad that Eevee hunt is over. It took me doing something else compared to what I was doing. Just about half the time is up. And trust, I will be evolving that Eevee. But just later on, once I finish hunting some stuff. When I actually find the time to level up everything I want to evolve. I still haven't even evolved that fletchling you saw me get. Which shiny evolution? Take a wild guess. None of the evolutions have a gender difference, so there was honestly no point in me getting a female, besides just the fact that I wanted one. Any other guesses? Or just his? Anyone else have a guess? Did you know in terms? Huh? I'm gonna need a little bit more context there. I don't know what you're saying. In terms of what? Of what? Oh my god. Did you guys hear that? I just dropped my phone. You don't know about the copy pasta? You mean creepy pasta? Or are you serious? You mean copy pasta? Probably for the best? Now you have me questioning. What do you mean there? So let me think. The next game I'm playing is coming out in 9 days from now. Those of you who know what I'm playing next, you know I've been waiting to play this game for quite a while. But I still have 4 shinies to get within those 9 days. And it's not looking that good right now. But it's okay, we just started. We only just started. You know, I think the shiny charm owes me one. For how unlucky I've been hatching those eggs. 1,000 eggs and nothing. I think this shiny charm owes me one. Nah, that first female Eevee is not gonna cut it. I need something more. I need a little bit of interest. You did get a shiny within the first... Okay, fine, fair enough. But that wasn't the one I wanted! I think if the shiny charm gives me the shiny I want, we'll call it even. Deal? Deal, shiny charm? Deal? Sounds like a good deal to me. You've been trolling me pretty good for, what, the past week? Oh, wow. Well, excuse me for being human and sometimes misspeaking. You know what, by the way? I don't know why this appeared on my memories, so I looked it up to rewatch the scene. For some reason, I remembered the GTA 5 cutscenes where Trevor starts the what's it called again? Oh my god, what's it called? I just remembered the word. It's not outrage, because I keep thinking that. Rampage, that's it. The GTA 5 Trevor missions, where Trevor does the rampages. I don't know why I suddenly thought about that, so I looked up the clips. Oh man, I forgot all about the line Trevor said. It's not legally fucking if you do not penetrate. Gotta love those quotes from Trevor. You know, when I played GTA 5 when I was younger, I didn't really understand a lot of it because I was too young. But the scenes that really made me scratch my head was when, you know, when Trevor was doing those rampages and all of the interactions started, well, almost all of the interactions started with someone pointing out that Trevor is Canadian. He has a slight Canadian accent. And every time I hear him talk, I don't hear one. Maybe that's just me. I don't hear a Canadian accent when I hear Trevor. Then again, does it sound like I have one? I don't know exactly what a Canadian accent sounds like. Like, what does it sound like when I talk? What kind of accent does it sound like I talk? You know, some people would say, like, I speak without an accent, but that's not true. The way people talk like I do would be more of a Western accent, you know, kind of like an American, because that's still technically an accent. If you speak without one, well, that's one in its own. Thank God I don't have a Chinese accent. Does it sound like I have a Canadian accent? I don't even know what a Canadian accent sounds like. You know, I also recently saw a clip of Tom Holland. I think he was in an interview or whatever. He was talking to this Asian guy, and then he was saying, like, you speak really good English. How did you learn English? And then the guy says, I'm American. It's like, come on, Tom. Whoops. I hate it when people do that. Oh my god, it's not letting me glide again. Alright, back up I go. And I've noticed this specifically more towards Asian people as well. Like, if an Asian person is just speaking English to you, and fluently, just don't question it, just speak! You don't take fall damage in Pokemon? Nope. You do in Legends Arceus, not in this game. In this game, you're invincible. In this game, you are, and then the invincible title card. Man, that meme was awesome. You know, the shiny I'm hunting for is kinda not worth it, because the shiny is so slightly different. This thing kinda... Does Iron Moth remind anyone else of like a solar panel? Shiny Hudbury next. No. 2 reasons. 1, it's not in this game, and 2, I already got one. Well, actually, I already got 2. I got one back in my, I think, X version. It was a female, so unfortunately, I couldn't get a Motham from it. And then, recently, somewhat recently, a couple months ago, I hunted for one in my Brilliant Diamond game, and I was lucky enough to get a male one, the first shiny. So I got a beautiful shiny Motham, which is a fantastic shiny. I've always wanted that shiny, but never hunted it. Well, now I do. I finally hunted it, and now I do have a shiny Motham. I encountered everyone I see in Pokemon Go just to try to get a shiny Motham in that game too, but chances are quite low. Eventually, the lighting is not going to deceive me, and one of these will be silver instead of red. Eventually. I can already see that one's not. Man, it sucks too that I gotta stop every time just to clearly take a look, just to confirm. Shiny Rockruff and go if you find shiny Iron Moth in the next 10 minutes. Hey, that's kind of out of my control. You know, I am debating the shiny Hunter Rockruff in this game, specifically an own tempo Rockruff. I'm probably gonna breed for that because I don't want to go through the hassle of trying to get that to outbreak. I never hunted for a Rockruff before. I think I got shiny Lycanroc. I don't remember if I got both day and night or just night from Dynamax Adventures, but I know for sure I don't have a Dusk Lycanroc. You know, this is just me, but I would love if Dusk Lycanroc was the Midnight Lycanroc Red. To me, that would have been perfect. But Red was already taken, so Dusk Lycanroc had to be orange. Unfortunate. So today is actually my sister's boyfriend's dad's birthday. So the two of them are out celebrating with him, with his family. And you know, eventually, once those two get married, what is he in relation to me? What is my future brother-in-law's father gonna be in relation to me? Because that ain't gonna be my father-in-law. What is that, my uncle-in-law? Who the hell says that? Who says uncle-in-law? Would that be actually... Would he actually be my uncle-in-law? I've only met the man's parents like a couple occasions. I never met his brother yet. His brother should be around my age, maybe a year or two older, I can't remember. Around my age, if not a couple years older. You know, sometimes I wonder, am I even gonna have a +1 to my sister's wedding whenever the hell that happens? Because as of this moment, that's still a couple years away. 1 or 2 years away at least. Nope, I didn't think so. And after hearing what my sister said on the phone a couple days ago, I really don't think I will. Even if I do meet someone in time. You wanna know why? Because my sister was saying she doesn't want people she doesn't really know at her weddings, and that includes +1s. Because her train of thinking is, like, some of her friends, if they bring a +1, they bring a date, and then they suddenly, like, break up not long after the wedding. All of a sudden, this person that my sister is never going to see again is going to be in her wedding photos for the rest of the time. And yeah, I can get that. So unless I meet someone and we are pretty stable, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a +1 to that wedding. I do not think my sister would allow that. My sister absolutely would not allow that. I even asked her too. Like, it's gonna be all our family, maybe our grandparents, or, well, yeah, I still have 2 grandparents, 1 from each side. So it's gonna be our family, our relatives, maybe our grandparents if my grandma can survive the trip over here. And my grandpa, if he bothers. So it's gonna be... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You have none? I'm sorry to hear that. So yeah, it's gonna be families, my sister's friends, the groom's friends and family as well. Some of my dad's friends, you know, people who have seen my sister grow up from a wee little toddler. Like, basically, some of my dad's friends who my sister has known her entire life. A couple of them. A couple of my mom's friends as well. You know, the usual family and friends. My sister is going to allow some of her friends to bring +1s. You know, some of them that she trusts. Like, she will believe they're going to be in a stable relationship. And that, you know, whoever that person is dating won't just disappear from life. And we'll never see that person again. All of a sudden, they're just in her pictures for the rest of time. But I even asked her too, like, do any of my friends need to go? And she's like, no, why would your friends come to my wedding? And she makes the point, she's right. Why would my friends go to her wedding? It's just like, why would her friends come to my wedding right one day? If I ever do get married, that is. It's just an idea, but it's like, yeah, my friends ain't going to my sister's wedding. Let's just make it clean and clear. Just do the thing where you crop out people in the wedding photos. Free food for you guys. Obviously not for the people setting up the wedding. You know it's not cheap too, right? To have people attend a wedding, because you gotta let the venue know like roughly how many people are gonna be attending. And then each one of those people costs money. It's, I don't know, here's a rough estimate. It's like $150 per person. So, you know, family and friends, that's already racking up the prices quite a bit. That's a very tiny, holy hell, that's a tiny Iron Hands. Do you need help with your speech? No, my sister doesn't want speeches in her wedding, or on her wedding. My sister is so lame and boring, she doesn't even want to do vows. Because she finds those cringe. And I can't lie. Like, knowing how my sister is, if I was standing next to her, or if I was sitting at the very front, watching her stand in front of him, saying vows like, I vow for the rest of my life, I will stick by your side in health and illness or whatever. I will not... What other vows are there? I will vow to never cheat. I don't know. I kid you not, I would laugh so hard, because I know it would be nonsense coming from my sister. My sister's not the type of person to say that stuff. And I can't be the only one. I'm sure all of her friends know. If they saw my sister say stuff like that, they would burst out laughing, just like I would. So no, my sister's not doing speeches, not doing vows. Would I do them one day? I don't know. First of all, that's too far ahead to think about right now. And I can kind of see the same thing. If I were to say the vows out loud at my own wedding one day, I can totally see my friends laughing. And I wouldn't blame them. It would be hilarious. What's my time like? Oh, it's over. Alright, let's try again. I did get a shiny Knuckle Stack. Now this time, can I get a shiny Iron Moth? The correct Pokemon I'm actually hunting? Matter of fact, can we even take a look at the summary of it? Shiny Knuckle Stack, no mark, timid nature. I'm amazed I even spotted that. I looked at it too, like, is that different? Or is that just the lighting? I vow to shiny hunt with you forever. Now that, I know my friends would laugh their asses off if I really said that. I can tell you, if I really say that during the vows, the missus would never let me live that down. Once again, that is way too far ahead to think about right now. Right now, I'm just trying to get a goddamn shiny Iron Moth. Oh yeah, just scrunch it all down. Anyone else ever, like, squish down a really tall sandwich just so your mouth could fit it? Pause. Do it for the boys. What do you want me to say for that? When I'm up there saying vows? But always remember, it's always bros before hoes. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to hear me say when I'm up there? Just remember, if it ever comes to you needing something from me, or if one of the homies calls me up for a favor, just know it's always bros versus hoes. The vow thing? Yeah, imagine I say that. The wedding is off instantly. I say that during vows. Instantly, the wedding is off. Instant second thoughts. Instant regret. Then again, that's a hypothetical timeline. I don't want an Eastern wedding either. Whenever I picture a wedding, I picture at a church. Guy is in a suit, standing up there waiting for the bride to walk down the altar. That's what I picture when I think of a wedding. Not the, you know, the Eastern shit. The Chinese wedding, dressed in red. Pouring drinks for the parents, that stuff. Nah, I don't want to do none of that. That sounds stupid. I'm not doing that. How do I even get to this topic? Oh, that's right. I may have failed at hatching a female shiny Eevee, but that might not be it. That might not be the end. Because I may do the same thing for a Sprigatito. I may hunt for a female shiny Sprigatito, which is essentially the exact same odds. Question is, will I get one or not? Because there's no other way to get a shiny in this game besides breeding for one. There's no outbreak for the starters like there is for an Eevee. So if I do decide to go for a female shiny Sprigatito, I'm kind of screwed. I can expect another 1,000 eggs before I get one. Even one shiny. Just get it in the egg and hatch till female. Wow, you don't say. You don't say. Just hatch eggs until I get the shiny female. You don't say. Wow, I never thought about that. You're a genius! Somebody get this man a Harvard scholarship. Like, he's too smart. He's too dangerous to be kept alive. Who knows what that galaxy brain will come up with. I meant get the shiny in the egg, then keep hatching the shiny egg till it's female. You know it doesn't work that way. All eggs are predetermined. So if I get a male shiny egg, it doesn't matter how many times I reset because it's already predetermined. That is a male shiny. It'll never be a female shiny. Do you not know how breeding works? Name it female. Name it female shiny. There, it hatched a female shiny. You know, we didn't even get any more guesses for what I'm gonna evolve that female Eevee into. We only got Sylveon. What other guesses are there? Come on, guess. Take a wild guess what I'm gonna evolve that female shiny Eevee into? You mean Vaporeon, the one and only evolution Purple Cliff would smash? We're not letting you live that down, Purple Cliff. You're the one who had to do a smash or pass and post it on the internet. Nobody clowns a Markiplier for doing it, but Purple Cliff, oh hell yeah. I'm just gonna full a list and copy paste. Gonna be on the list. What? But anyways, he got it right. I will be evolving it into a Glaceon. Because I like Glaceon. The shiny may not change all that much, and there was no point in getting it a female, but you know what? God damn it, I wanted to, and I choose to. And I can play this game how I want. Now, if in a perfect world, if I had it my way, there are certain evolutions which I would prefer to evolve as a female instead. Obviously, Glaceon, Sylveon, those two. But I would also evolve a Leafeon and an Espeon as female. Everything else I would evolve as male. Though that's just me. The only shiny evolution without an actual shiny evolution. Oh yeah. I would argue a shiny Leafeon changes even less than a Glaceon. You know, I still have that idea for more shiny, not shiny, more evolutions in the future. I still have that. I still have my idea for that. This is my idea. They're gonna introduce a regional form for Eevee, and only that version of Eevee can evolve into other types for evolutions. We can get a ground type, dragon type, poison type, evolution, but only evolving that regional form of Eevee can you get those ones. That's my idea. And if anyone else says it, I got it here first. I said it first. I'm sure other people had the idea before me. But that's my idea. Someday they're gonna introduce a regional form for Eevee, and only that Eevee can evolve into other type evolutions. For God's sake, it's been 10 years since X and Y was announced, and that's how long it was since we got the last evolution being Sylveon. I don't want a Venom Moth, I want an Iron Moth. Now how would you pronounce that? Toxic Eon? Toxic Eon? Or is it Toxicion? Third one? Yeah, the third option, because neither one I just said is how to pronounce that. It's the third option. Wasn't there an evolution name that was just absolutely perfect if they ever chose to do it? Oh boy, what'd you just clip? What did you just clip? Is it me failing the shiny? Or is it me saying something stupid? What did you just clip there? Oh, was it you clipping me saying an evolution form? Or an Eevee form? I mean, is it not a decent idea or a decent game theory? Sorry. They've been doing that lately. Just giving us new forms of Pokemon and only having that new form evolve into something different. I mean, we got Pooper in this game, didn't we? And we got Clodsire from that. Alright, if you really want to stretch it, if you really want to be flexible with my idea, a Paradox Eevee form. An ancient Eevee that can evolve into ancient forms of different typing evolutions. God, how sick would that be? Imagine that. But it wouldn't be known as an Eevee in that case. It would be some other weird-ass name that's just literally two normal words. What would a Paradox Eevee be even called? Regular fox. Ordinary animal. Nothing special about it. EZ? Nah, instead of a V, it's an F. Eefy. That sounds so stupid. But I would not put it against Game Freak to do something like that. For God's sake, they gave us Flamigo, didn't they? Iron Dog? But Iron Dog would fit so well with a lot more than Eevee. We'll just have to wait and see. That thing. It's a shiny that thing. Alright folks, today we're going to be shiny hunting that thing. We do not end the stream until I get a shiny that thing. Anyone else feel like they're running out of Pokemon names? It's bound to happen at some point. There's only so many names they can come up with. But if they're branching out to not even thinking of puns anymore and just literally just smushing together two regular words and calling it a name, well, then that opens Pandora's box right there. Literally an infinite number of names just got introduced as possibilities. And oh yeah, the fandom's already splurged. Have you guys seen the fake Paradox Pokemon? I don't know who made it, but Iron Shadow, a future version of Greninja. Oh, that'd be so sick. Iron Shadow. I still can't get over the original dragon. There's a concept out there for the original dragon of what Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem looked like all together before they separated. The Paradox Pokemon is literally just called Original Dragon. It's a pure dragon type. Original Dragon. Imagine we got a Pokemon, literally that name. Original Dragon. Part of me would hate it, but part of me also understands because it's so fitting. Original Dragon. The Original Dragon is just called Original Dragon. It's lazy yet fitting. I don't want to exercise after this. I never do. But I'm gonna have to. And I will. Exercising is not fun. You know what my dad got me a couple days ago? A couple days ago, I got a package in the mail. It was from Aritzia. And inside, my dad bought me a jacket. Like a raincoat jacket. I don't... My family tells me this all the time. I don't have a very extensive wardrobe. I don't have too many styles of clothing, because I don't really care about clothing. I don't really care if what I wear looks good or not. I don't care what brand I really wear. I have a couple of friends who care, like, they're wearing a Supreme hoodie, or I don't know, what else is there? Got them fresh new shoes. Got a couple of friends who care about that stuff. I don't. I really couldn't care less. As long as it fits, it's comfortable. Yeah, that's about it. What the hell is... What? What the hell is Anime Leon Door? Anime Leon Dora. Walmart branding? In a way, I'm just like a little bit more of what Moist Critical does. He just wears a white shirt. Now, if I cared a little bit less, I would honestly do that. I would just wear a white t-shirt and just call it a day every day. But because sometimes my family makes me go shopping and they just pick up random clothes for me and I'm just like, sure, whatever. Just buy it, I don't care. So I have shirts with a couple of designs here and there, and yeah, some of them I like. But ultimately, I really don't care about clothes all that much. I kid you not. There are a couple of shirts I wear that have holes in them, or I'm essentially just wearing rags, and I don't care. I got shirts that are so old, so torn down, so torn up. They hardly resemble clothing anymore. I should really just throw them away, but I don't care. I just wear them, I throw them in the wash, and I just keep wearing them. Like, I do not care. I don't remember if I have. Actually, I do. I do have one or two Mr. Beast clothing. I kid you not, I haven't opened them. They're literally inside of the delivery package, and they're still sitting in my room, and it's been there for like 2 years. I bought the Unis Honest hoodie. I wanted the white one, but I'm afraid, knowing me, I'm gonna get it dirty and stain it, so I bought the black one. Imagine you got a Mr. Beast ticket that now expired. Well, too bad. That's what I get. That's what I deserve. You get what you fucking deserve. You know what I need? You know what I need to happen in my life, which, swear to God, will never happen? It's just a fever dream that this will ever happen in my life, which, honest, will never happen. Yep, you... No, you're right. You are dead right. Because I'm thinking of that one scene where... This is going to sound ridiculous. Where Marin takes Gojo shopping for clothes. He is clearly uncomfortable, and she's just helping him out because he has no goddamn wardrobe. He just wears that bathrobe all day. I'm just thinking of that scene, and I'm just thinking, damn, I wish I had that happen to me. I wish a hot chick would essentially force me to go out and go clothes shopping, because all the clothes I have are just so terrible. She straight up has to force me to go out and buy clothes for me. Damn, I wish I had that, but you know what? That'll never happen. If I want that to happen, all I have to do is wait a very short period of never. Well, too bad. For the time being, I'm just gonna wear the gross, ugly shirts that I have, because I really couldn't care less. You know, there was this one time, a friend of mine came to my store, and he really gave me an eye-opener. He was saying, like, look at you, you look ridiculous, look at the clothes you're wearing. It was at that moment I took a look at myself, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I kind of do look stupid right now. Because what I had on was some very baggy, tan-colored pants, and a shirt, a black shirt with literally a printed-on tie design. Like I said, I really don't care what kind of clothing I wear, but it wasn't until that my friend pointed that out to me. I'm just like, okay, I do look kind of ridiculous right now. I'm wearing baggy tan pants with a black shirt that has a fake printed on tie. Yeah, I do look pretty stupid right now. I guess I just needed someone to call me out on it before I could finally open my eyes and see, okay, I do look stupid right now. I mean, hell, that same friend of mine, he even offered to give me some of his clothes that he doesn't wear anymore, because he actually does care about brand name clothes. So he actually offered to give me some of the clothes he doesn't wear anymore. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't really like wearing other people's clothes. You know, it just has their body scent on it, knowing that they probably sweated in this shirt God knows how many times, despite washing it. It's like, I'd rather not. I think I'd rather buy brand new clothes. Anyone else like that? Anyone else uncomfortable wearing someone else's clothes? I mean, I'm not saying it happens often, but the few rare cases that it does turn up, you know, me wearing one of my friend's clothes, yeah, I'd rather not. I would very much rather not. I insist on not wearing your clothes. And like I thought, this Iron Moth is posing a challenge. Just gotta get it nice and close. Get every Iron Moth nice and close to the camera so I can clearly see if it's shiny or not. My god, this is such a hassle. What? That's how shiny hunting is. It's a pain. Pretty sure I just took a look at you, and you are not. Am I still using Tinder from time to time? But once again, as I always say, I never expected anything to come out of that app, nor do I still. I still don't expect anything to come from that app. You know, a little while ago, when I did that second escape room, my friends actually introduced me to not a brand new app, but it's new to me because I never heard of this app. It's called Bumble. I'm sure this app is probably old as hell, and I'm just now hearing about it. But Bumble is kind of like Tinder when it comes to being a dating app. But the thing is, it's kind of for guys. I think. I don't know all the details. So guys swipe right or left, you know, same as Tinder. If they like someone, they swipe. But the thing is, only the girl gets to message the guy. The girl has to message first. That's the difference. Unlike Tinder, if you get a match, well, either person can start the conversation. But when it comes to Bumble, if you get a match, only the girl is able to start talking to you. I don't know if I want to get that app because it'll be real damaging to my self-esteem if I use that app for a long time and I get zero messages. Like, that's gonna hurt. Well, I ended up getting one shiny on screen today. That's good. That's good enough, I guess. I'm not ending just yet. I could probably do one more sandwich. But we'll have to see. I also have to decide what I'm shiny hunting next. Now that I've got the Eevee done. And aside from these Paradox Pokemon, what do I want to hunt? There's a ton I want to hunt, actually, but I'll have to decide which one to do next. Want to hunt for a shiny Reller, Orthworm. I already got a shiny Varoom, so I don't need to hunt that. What else? Maybe a shiny King Gambit. Ooh, I definitely want to hunt all 3 Tatsugiri. Definitely want to do that. Though since this game isn't, you know, probably properly programmed, you can only really hunt one of them during mass outbreaks. So I'm probably going to have to breed for the other 2. What else do I want to hunt in this game? What else is new that I want to hunt? I definitely want to hunt for a shiny Fuecoco. And maybe a shiny female Sprigatito as well. Like, there's a ton I could shiny hunt, but the question is, which one do I want to go for first? which one do I want to do now? How did this evolution line go from bug fighting to fire bug to fire poison? Well, it kind of kept its typing, kept one of its typing throughout time. It kept the bug, lost the fighting, and then once it turned into fire bug, it lost the bug and turned to poison. Is my sandwich time up? Yes, it is. Okay, maybe one more sandwich, or two, we'll see. So I need this again. You know what? You want to make it look like the actual picture. So the picture is all lettuce underneath first, which would actually just make more sense. And the noodles right in the middle. And then the bun slightly back. There we go. Doesn't look perfect, but looks closer than what I've made before. I can't believe there's no level 2 boost for fire. Oh, that's an idea for an evolution. I just thought of it. A gender difference evolution. Only male Eevee could evolve into a certain typing, and females certain typings as well. Oh, imagine that. So it would make finding a female Eevee even more desirable. Like, they have such potential. Potential? They have such potential with Eevee, and yet they've squandered it so badly. I don't know, for an example, a male Eevee can... Only male Eevees can evolve into, like, a rock-type evolution. Only female can evolve into... What don't we have yet? Poison. Ground. What else don't we have yet? Bug. Like, come on, Game Freak. How hard can it be? Just have someone at your headquarters doodle up a evolution, and there you go. That's your moneymaker right there. You want a gimmick for your next game? There you go. Kind of like how Sylveon was one of the selling faces for Gen 6. You know, we're very clearly not gonna get a brand new Pokemon game this year because this game just came out. So it's gonna be over 10 years since, over 10 years in between evolutions. Because as of this moment, we still haven't gotten a new one announced. The last one was Sylveon. And because this marks 10 years, whatever the next generation is, if we still don't get a new one, then it's going to be even longer. Watch, at some point, it's going to be 20 years between brand new evolutions. Once again, I would not put it against Game Freak to actually do that. Remember that new gimmick? That new evolution we did 20 years ago? Well, we're finally bringing it back. You wanted a poison, a dragon, a bug-type evolution? Well, you finally have it. All the kids who started playing Pokemon would be like in their 30s or 40s at that point. Hell, kids who played that, who started off with Gen 6, I don't know, could have kids at that point. Are my yawns contagious to anyone else out there? I'm sure there's a scientific video somewhere out there showing why yawns are contagious. You hear someone yawn, it makes you want to yawn as well. Two yawns back to back. You know, I'm not even entirely sure what a yawn is, scientifically wise. I think what I've heard a yawn is your body trying to get more oxygen into the brain, because, you know, when you're tired, your body's getting ready to shut off and rest. So when you yawn, you're taking in more air, more oxygen to the brain. I have no idea if what I said is even true or not. That's what I've heard. Another yawn. Another yawn. Jeez, why am I yawning so much? It's because this shiny hunt is so boring. If I find it boring, how the hell is anyone else supposed to enjoy this? No one said shiny hunting was entertaining to watch. You know what you were getting when you clicked onto this. You knew exactly what you were getting yourself into. You know, it's not gonna be shinies just rapid fire appearing. Remember remember what we're doing here. This is still shiny hunting. It doesn't guarantee a shiny will show up anytime soon. Sure, I got a shiny right away, but you know, that came at the price of the rest of this being not very, you know. Oh, I don't have a word to say. In the wrong area in the wrong time. Oh yeah. That's what happened with that Screamtail when I got that Brute Bonnet. We still got Iron Thorns to do after this too. I feel like Iron Thorns would be easier than this, because Iron Thorns is in a smaller area, and also it's much easier to spot. I know I said that last time and I instantly failed one, but Iron Thorns might be the easiest to spot. Well, in terms of like the future paradox. The past ones are pretty noticeable. Great Tusk is noticeable. Brute Bonnet is. Fluttermane definitely is. Nah, bruh. I'm gonna find the shiny before I find a girlfriend. That is just statistically more likely. Jesus, why am I yawning so much? There's a bunch of Venomoths in here. I don't want a Venomoth. I want an Iron Moth. Quit spawning me Venomoths. Damn, just look. You can really see how far we've come in Pokemon designs. Gen 1 versus Gen 9. You know, Pokemon designs were a lot more simple back in the day, and now, wow. Wow, just wow. It's another tiny Iron Hands. Ah. Oh no. Um, Yo, try sending me that clip again, cause kind of having trouble opening it. Did I actually? We'll see. Try sending me the clip again, cause I can't open it. There we go. All right, let's take a look. 4 seconds. A 4 second clip. I don't even see any Iron Moth here. What, that Iron Bundle? Are you saying that Iron Bundle? You think that Iron Bundle was shiny? Oh! Oh, the Iron Moth in the corner. Yeah, that's way too blurry for me to see. Wow, that is extremely blurry. I can't even see it. Well, that's what happens when you don't have a PC and you stream at 768p. You know what, let's just make ourselves feel better and say that was not. Anyone else thought Iron Moth would be bigger? I mean, I get it, Iron Moth. But it's based off of Volcarona, and Volcaronas are quite large. Did it look like I encountered you? Did I not predict Iron Moth would be the exact same as Slitherwing? Oh my god. I know this is wasting sandwich time, but let me just double check. I only have one. I only have one salty Urban Mystica in this game. At least in my Scarlet game, I had two. No, this game I only have one. Yeah, I seriously can't wait for these things to show up in Pokemon Go. I can't wait to raid for these in Pokemon Go. How exciting would that be? I could catch a shiny Iron Moth in a Premier Ball in Pokemon Go. One day. You know, Pokemon Go is like the only thing that's keeping Mega Pokemon alive. Because the official Pokemon company themselves, it almost seems like they regret Mega Evolutions. Because they really just don't want to touch that concept again. Now, they might actually regret Z Crystals, because that was terrible. They clearly do not regret raids, even though they screwed it up royally in this game. Raids are horrible in this game. They suck. How's the hunt? No progress. Literally nothing changed. You missed nothing. So, how are those God of War streams coming along? When are those gonna see the light of day? It's yellow instead of orange? No. No, it is not. Maybe New Game Plus? See, if I can get it close enough to the camera, all of the red is silver, but only the red. All the orange is the same. All the red is silver, and that's it. Also, the red on its face is silver as well. Essentially, all the red turns to silver, and that's it. So the shiny is only silver and orange. So because the shiny is so hard to spot, because it's such a small difference, gotta really pay attention to each and every one. They delete my favorite color? Yes. And they leave behind one of my not favorite colors. $11 more minutes. Should I make another sandwich after this, or should I call it there? In 11 more minutes, I will be at an hour and 50 minutes. Should I go another half hour, or should I just call it there for tonight? But would you really be interested in watching this for another half hour? Change the music though? No. No, you hear this exact same music, whether you want to or not. I didn't even see you. Eventually, I'm gonna run past a shiny Floette and not even notice it. Unless, given I haven't already. Yo, my boy, are there any, like, Lavenza-esque bosses in Persona 4 I can expect to see you do? Let's see if he responds. Caroline and Justine? Oh. Well, if you're saying the bosses are like the wardens, I can expect the bosses to be the wardens, can I not? Like all of Igor's assistants in the previous games, is that what you're saying? Are they the secret bosses? Hey, where'd that one go? I don't know if I'm gonna... Oh god. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if I'm gonna show myself doing Persona 3. Definitely Persona 4. I don't know about 3 yet. I know almost nothing of Persona 4. And I know absolutely nothing of Persona 3. And the only things I know about Personas 1 and 2 is that they exist. Oh my god. And you know what? Speaking of existing, I got another one of these. Damn it. I didn't want another one of these. Wrong Moth! This happened too when I was hunting Slitherwing. Literally hunting a Paradox Volcarona, and I got this thing again. Yeah, 2 shinies in one day. Not the right ones. Everything but what I want. But a shiny is still a shiny. I'll take it. It's a nice shiny. But now I have 2 of these. And 0 of this. 2 equally shitty shinies. Nah, Venomoth is actually a nice shiny. And Knucklestack, being a shiny I don't have yet, I'll still take it. I have a shiny Knackly, but not a Knucklestack. Definitely not a Garganical. I don't have that yet. If I can just find another one, I can evolve it and get the entire line shiny. Alright, Shiny Charm, you gave me the wrong Moth. Can you please give me the one I'm looking for now? Oh no, there's still this one. There's still this as an option. You could still give me a Shiny Frostmoth. Frostmoths are even more rare, so hopefully I don't get one. You see, you stick around for rare moments like getting those shinies. But all 99% of it is just absolutely pointless. Pointless to watch. You asked the shiny charm for another shiny, you get what you get. Well, now I'm asking for specifically the shiny that I want. Can I get what I want as well? Can I get what I get? Remember that scene from Jessie, where Zari's just like, how am I a diva? I just want what I want when I want it. How am I a diva? I just want what I want when I want it. How am I a diva? So is life. 99% is meh, but the 1% is worth. Well, sometimes I disagree with that. Another shiny Venomoth. Can you cross off the word Vena and just put in iron? Can I get an iron moth, please? Have you experienced your 1% yet? I saw this post on Instagram earlier today. It's literally just a picture of a cat frowning, looking right at the camera. And the captions are, look at you, smart, attractive, but no bitches. And I immediately sent this to one of my friends. Because, you know, it applies to him, applies to my friends, not me. That doesn't apply to me. The smart and attractive parts don't apply to me, but the no bitches part definitely does. Hey, wasn't there one over here just now? You know, sometimes I think about, like, the Pokemon Animal Kingdom or whatever, the Pokemon world. I just think, like, sometimes, do these Pokemon not kinda outcast a Pokemon for being shiny? Like, I'm shocked that in the Pokemon world they don't do that. Of course, it makes sense that they wouldn't. It's technically still the same animal, just a slightly different color. But, you know, we humans do that sometimes. Take it from, like, I don't know, young kids. Someone's different, they immediately get picked on for that. Oh, I know my fair share of that. So I just wonder sometimes, like, do Pokemon herds not do that? When a Pokemon is shiny and looks slightly different, do they not just treat that one differently? Animals don't care? You know what animal does care? Humans. It's sad, but it's the truth. Humans are little shits. Well, if God ever made a mistake, here you go. I don't know. Would the shiny be outcast for being different, or would it be respected for being different? Because aren't there depictions in the anime where a shiny is the leader of the group? How much more time I got? Literally none. Okay, let me think. Did I get how many not shinies? How many sandwiches has that been now? 3 or I think 3. I think I've made 3 sandwiches at this point, and I've gotten 2 shinies for 3 of them. What? Out of 3 sandwiches, I got 2 shinies for them. I think you're looking too much into it. There are mutations in animals that cause them to be a different color, and they usually are just there with the pact. Yeah, I know that's the case for real-life animals. But my human brain just thinks human-wise, because, you know, humans do that. It's sad, but we do. Humans do that. Alright, let's try one more. One more, and that'll be the last one for tonight. Yo, grab it! Oh my god, grab the goddamn greens! Whoa! You see how high oh my god! You see how high this bread is? God damn it. Does that count? You saw how high that bread went? Does that count? It looks like a clam. You know how sometimes you have a clam as like a very stylish presentation at a restaurant? Does it count? I think it counts. Hold on, we're gonna see. Does it count? Does it count? Does it count? Level 2! Wow, that actually counts. Salad with croutons. Who else likes salad? I actually do. It depends on what's in the salad, though. Your typical, like, Caesar salad. Yeah, I like that. I enjoy that. My mom always makes a really weird salad. Quote-unquote salad. She does, like, apples, canned peaches, sometimes pineapple, more than often not. Boiled potatoes, and she mixes all of that up with mayo, and then she tops it off with smoked salmon. Does that sound like a salad to you? Apple, boiled potatoes, peaches, all drenched in mayo, topped with smoked salad. Does that sound like a salad to you? I always thought my mom's salad was weird, but people love it. Anytime we have guests over and she make it, oh, they love it. They eat the whole thing up. And yeah, I like it too, but I don't know if I would call that a salad. Smoked salad on salad? Did I say that? Did I say that? If I did, I meant smoked salmon. Because, yeah, she does put smoked salmon on salad. Quote-unquote salad. Did I actually say smoked salad on salad? Must be some cultural things. Sounds tasty. It is good. But I don't know if I would call it a salad is all. I mean, I like it. But then again, I don't know if I would call it a salad. But then again, isn't it subjective? Kinda. My mom calls it a salad. There's no laws saying that can't be the case. Gordon Ramsay may have something to say against that, but you know what? Who cares? He'll never watch this. He'll never be like, you fucking donut, that's not a salad. Of course you don't microwave a salad. God, I hope not another blue Venomoth. They look good. I like the blue Venomoths, but I already got 2. Can I please get the other Moth shiny? Oh, now I really have to think. What am I gonna shiny hunt next? Frostmoth shiny? Sure. I like shiny Frostmoth, despite it not changing that much. I don't know if I actually have one. Like, if I ever got a shiny Frostmoth. Let me look it up, actually. Because I can see on my phone's Pokemon Home app, I can see what shinies I have there. Let me just take a look. Do I have a shiny Frostmoth? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Let me just take a look. Because I have so many shinies, my games don't have enough space to hold them all, so I have to put them in Pokemon Home. Matter of fact, I could even show you guys. If I would just open this app right here, I could show you what shinies I have. Let me just see. Not Frostlass, Frostmoth. Hold on. Frostmoth. I do. I have... Wait, do I? No, I don't. That one Frostmoth I have in my Pokemon Home is for my living deck. So no, I do not have a shiny Frostmoth. Really? I don't have one. I like that shiny too, despite it not really changing all that much. Huh, I don't have a shiny Frostmoth. Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna go out of my efforts to hunt for one. Really? I never got one during Dynamax Adventures? Then again, I never got a Weezing from Dynamax Adventures, and that's the only way to get it in Sword and Shield. Well, from Sword and Shield. You can transfer it from other games. Man, ain't that some bullshit? I got every legendary and ultra beast shiny from Dynamax Adventures, and not a single Weezing. I've gotten Galarian Weezing, but not a Cantonian one, which is the more rare one, the more sought out one in Sword and Shield. You know, if we don't get this Iron Moth today, that's okay. We made 4 sandwiches and we got 2 shinies from them. So that's literally 50%. In most schools, that's still a pass. Not the school I went to. The school I went to, a 59% is a fail. You know, with how frequently I have these nightmares about being late to hand in an assignment from school, it really doesn't even feel like I'm finished school. Yes, I graduated, but these recurring nightmares just constantly just put me back into that setting. I just can't escape it. Really? Lots of them? Legit PTSD. My school gave me PTSD. And my family wants me to do another program. They want me to go back into school. I haven't even recovered from, what, over 12 years of non-stop school? From 1st grade to 12th grade, all the way to 3 years in college. Just non-stop. You know, if the school I went to, I have nothing but pure hatred for, what makes you think me going to any other schools would make me like them more? Because supposedly the school I went to is pretty good, pretty, lenient, I guess. Yeah, you're still not helping your case there. My money-hungry school, and all the evil professors there. Most of them. Some of them were pretty good. Some of them were so chill. You know, I had some of the same professors for my lab classes as my sister did. One of my lab professors, when I couldn't physically get something in, like it just didn't fit, pause, he just like, oh, no problem, let me just pop it in for you. There you go. Alright, you're done. You passed. Like, we need to cut the shape to fit into the frame. And then sometimes we just can't pop it in. We tell the professor, he just pops it in with ease, and then he's like, alright, there you go, you're done. My sister had that too. Like, had the same professor, and he did the same thing for her as well. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you guys. So earlier today at work, right as we were about to leave, right before the end of the workday, I heard this really loud screeching sound. It sounded like tires screeching. It sounded like someone was doing donuts. I heard this really loud screeching sound, and then immediately after, the entire mall's alarm system went off. I have no idea what happened, but for a good 10-15 minutes, the alarm just kept going on non-stop. I'm just thinking, yo, you douchebag securities, aren't you gonna do something? This loud-ass alarm, you ain't shut it off. It's been 15 minutes. I didn't say that to their face, but I did shout it pretty loud. I don't think they heard me, though. And I went out the store to take a look at what was going on. It wasn't burglars with guns again, stealing from the jewelry stores. Wasn't that happening again. But I just took a look around. I love the fact that nobody was fazed, nobody cared. None of the customers walking around the mall even flinched. Nobody cared. Ooh, there's an emergency alarm system going off? Well, not my problem. Back to shopping. Nobody cared. Nobody panicked. Nobody ran for the exits. Literally nobody gave any sort of care. You know what? That's humanity at its finest. You can tell when it comes to a life or death situation. Oh yeah, you know what people are gonna do, how they're gonna react. Oh, something's putting us in danger? Not my problem. because false alarms go off too often, but I don't know if it was a false alarm. There was some really loud noise that kicked off the alarms. I'm sure if we heard a machine gun just, you know, constantly spitting out shells, I'm sure people would run for their lives. But in this case, you hear an alarm, nope, doesn't even flinch. And you know, the same thing happened at my school as well, when I was still there, when I was in college. There was this one time, the fire alarm went off. We were supposed to evacuate the school. Nobody did. Nobody cared. None of the students cared. I looked around as the fire alarm was going off. Nobody cared. Nobody went for the exits. Nobody cared. All the people in the cafeteria just sat there, kept on doing their own thing. Nobody ran for the exits. Nobody did anything. Fire alarm, not my problem. Death is approaching, not my problem. So yeah, I don't know what happened at work today. Just a really loud noise. And then the entire mall's alarm went off. Nobody cared. Nobody went for the exits. Nobody called security. Nothing. Like, it got so loud. Wow. Now that was a voice crack. It got so loud that my mom wanted to leave work early. It was getting close to the end of the workday. You know, we close around 6 to 6:30. The alarm went off at like 5:40-ish. And then it just kept on going on. To the point my mom just couldn't take it anymore. She's just like, let's close early. Let's just go home. The alarm ended around like 5:55 in the afternoon. But we already packed up. We already almost closed the store, so we were just about to leave. And then, I kid you not, I hate it when people do this. I had customers come in right as we were closing the door. Lights were off. Everything was packed up. We were about to just close the door and leave, and then they walk in. I'm just like, bitch, you don't see all these lights are closed? Everything is turned off? You don't see this. And the thing that pissed me off most about these customers in particular, you know, I get a lot of customers that do this. They always use the excuse, or they always pull the line of, I bought from you previously, give me discount. I don't care if you bought from me before, you know what the damn prices are like. Now, if I had it my way... Alright, hear me out on this one. So, when customers, whatever I sell to customers, if they break it, and they come back to replace it, to me, they should be paying full price. Because, you know, if I break something and I need a replacement, you think any other place is gonna give me half price just because I bought from them before? You think I buy a computer from Best Buy, I don't buy the warranty, it breaks? You don't think I have to pay full price for a second one? So, these people, a lot of times, when they come back because they break something, depending on what it is, if it's a cheap shit, then we just do half the price. So in this case, just a replacement, we were gonna do 40 bucks. We normally sell 80, you know, the initial selling price for us was 80. So I feel like you break your shit, not my problem. You want a replacement, you pay me the 80 bucks again. That's how I feel it should be. But most of the times, we just do half the price. We do 40. So in this case, this customer came back right as we were closing. So we did a replacement, 40 bucks. She's like, can you do 30? I bought from you before. God, I hated that. I hate when customers do that. And you know, I need to be more stern with these douchebags. Because what I always say is just, no, sorry, it's already the best deal. That's what I always say. I really should just be like, nope, 40. You don't pay me, I'm not selling you this. End of story. Like, that's how I gotta be. Man, there's so many times where I could have pulled that line, but I just don't. There are customers that, you know... There was this one time, like, a week or two ago. I told him the final price is $350. And then, you know, he walked away, thought about it, came back, and he said, can you do 300 cash? I'm just like, 320 cash. He's just like, come on, man. You know what he paid me in the end? He gave me $305 because that's all he had. 40? Nah, how about 80? My coworker actually does that. But the dude, he came back because what he wanted was 350, but he only had 305 in cash, so he came back asking 300 in cash? I said 320 in cash. He's just like, come on, man. I only have 305. Ooh, how badly did I want to tell him, well, too bad. You can't afford it. You're not getting it. But I would have been talking myself out of a $300 sale right there. Now this part I'm glad happened, because if he opened his mouth and complained about this part, I would have said, never mind, no deal, I'm not selling this to you. So, he said 300, I said 320, and then he said he only has 305 on him. So I said, fine, 300, because I had to ask my mom, because, you know, her say is the final say. If it were up to me, I would have said no. But what she says goes. So 300 it was. But then he handed me the 305, so I wrote on the receipt 305. Now, if he opened his mouth and said, but you said 300, give me my $5 back, I would have said, never mind, I'm not selling you this. You offered 305. You did. God, I hate it when customers bargain like that. I really do. It really is only in my line of work. You know, it's following up on what I said previously. Am I just an angry person, or are people just terrible these days? Am I just an angry person? Because like I said before, every time a customer comes in, the first thing they bring up is discount or insurance money. I get nothing but pure hatred inside of me. Like, I don't care how much your insurance pays out. You're not willing to pay. I won't sell you this. Period, point blank. There's no trying to go around that. And I especially hate when customers come in. Sure, I tell them a really big price, but what do they expect? You expect me to sell you this, like, Gucci brand for 20 bucks? So when I tell them a really expensive price tag, they're just like, oh, $600? Can you do 200? I'm just like, what the fuck kind of leap is that? You'd be surprised, like, how often I get that asked. I think this one time I said like 680, and the lady was like, can you do 400? For anyone working in customer service, you know how much it sucks. That's how you bargain though, bitch? Is that what you do? You just bargain 200 bucks off just like that? What do you expect? Do you really expect the person to say yes? Your total is $1,000. Can you do 200? Yeah, no problem. $800 discount for you? Yup. Anything for you. Is that really what you expect? You know, people say, like, at least you tried. You made an attempt. They said no. Well, at least you tried. For me, I hate the fact that they even tried. And I've said this before. I said this a lot of times before. But people with insurance are the cheapest douchebags in existence. They are so unwilling to pay out of pocket. Even a small amount. They're so unwilling. And yes, of course, I always say, I get it. You don't want to spend any of your own money, I get it. But at some point, you just have to accept you have to pay a little bit. Otherwise, there's not going to be a deal. You know, I've had cases where selling something for like $450, customer said, I only get covered $300. Like, what can you do? So, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about it? You know what I really want to do, but I can't do this because it'll just kill the business if I do. You guys ever see that picture on the internet where it just has a big fat banner on the top that says "Kings don't bargain"? Man, I wish I had that sign up. I would love to have a big fat sign up in my store that just says "No bargaining." Man, I would love to have that up. But that would instantly kill the business. You know, it's like that Squidward quote. I never got it as a kid, but now that I've actually worked, I do understand it. That Squidward quote. Nobody gives a care about labor as long as they can get their instant gratification. Oh, it's midnight now. With 6 more minutes. And it's true. Nobody gives a care about labor, or wait, nobody gives a care about the fate of labor as long as they get their instant gratification. Make that 10 minutes to make it 2:30? Nah. Isn't 2 hours plenty? You try sitting in front of... You try sitting in a chair in front of a computer screen for over 2 hours just doing the same thing non-stop. And once again, add in the context that I'm in. Sitting alone in an empty room talking to said computer screen. In an empty, silent room where you're literally just talking to yourself. Not my job, not my job either. I don't get paid for this. You know who do get paid for this, though? professors who have to teach online. You know, back when that period was happening, when we all had to do online learning, I never had the balls to just attend, and then just go back to bed. I never had the balls to do that, just in case something important was said. I haven't yawned for a bit. Wait, where's that other one? There you are. Man, and I still gotta work out after this, and wash my hair, and wait for that to dry, and then I can go to bed. Wall shiny? Hey, I doubt it. That one that just passed by isn't, right? No. Well, this has been 2 hours of hunting Iron Moth and no shiny. No shiny Iron Moth, that is. Got a shiny Venomoth and a shiny Knackle Stack. Anyone else love that they just took the concept of Minecraft and just made it into a Pokemon? Like, there's no possible way they designed Knacklestack and Garganical. They designed those and not think they resemble Minecraft. There's no way. There is zero chance of that happening. Someone or a group drew up and designed Knacklestack and Garganical. Had to go through the, you know, approval process, 3D rendering, programming. There's no way throughout any of those processes did not a single person think, this looks a lot like a Minecraft character. This looks a lot like something that would be in Minecraft. There's no way. And if that really is the case, if they designed these Pokemon and never once thought they looked like Minecraft, they are very much out of touch. Looks like a mob from Mario. A Knackley, it looks like a rock mushroom. Looks like a Mario Galaxy 2 rock mushroom. Like, that's also the first thing everyone thought of when they saw Knackley. They also could not have gone through this process and not think it looks like a Mario mushroom. Well, I think my sandwich time is up. No shiny Hawlucha this time. Alright, folks, was this entertaining to watch? I bet it wasn't. I'm actually surprised some of you guys stuck around the whole 2.5 hours. Like, just why? Like, there's a lot of other stuff you guys could have been watching. Breaking Bad, you guys could binge that. I hear that show's good. I don't know, I haven't watched it yet as of this moment. It's definitely on my list of shows to watch. Walking Dead is now over. You can binge that show. 11 seasons, 177 episodes. You got plenty to catch up on there. You also have all the spin-off shows as well. Fear the Walking Dead, World Beyond, Tales of the Walking Dead. And then you still got the 3 spin-off shows coming up. Because as of this moment, Dead City, Daryl Dixon, and the Rick and Michonne show hasn't come out yet. As of this moment. And like I said earlier, Fear the Walking Dead Season 8 will be the last season. Which as of this moment also hasn't aired yet. Let me just check something real quick before I go. Okay, I have an ice stone, so before I go, let me show you guys. Alright, let's take a look. Wow! It looks like it hardly changed. Not gonna save the game just yet. Let me see if I can get this into better lighting. Wrong button. What's the button for the phone? There we go. Looks the same, but nice. This is the only Pokemon that's not legendary you'll see me put so much effort into that hardly changes. You know, it's not like a Regice. Well, that I'll actively continuously get. This is not the first game I've gotten a shiny female Glaceon. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there. So today I got this, and then you guys saw me get this and this. All good-looking shinies in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. Oh, I need to stretch after sitting in this chair for 2.5 hours. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.